through the adoration of the mother, the woman. This has been implanted through the thought process of this unseen group of thinkers. From the void and emptiness of nothing, thought conjured up something. Within this grouping of the father proton, the son neutron, and the mother electron, the whole of everything is formed. This is the first atom, the beginning in the womb of thought. This is the matrix womb. Thought formed this energy that glowed as an electrically charged atom. This glow in turn produced light. What you see in front of you is a two-dimensional representation of the atom symbol that represents a ray of light. This was created or conjured up by thought. Thought is the Egyptian god Thoth, the creator of almost every activity known to man. Thought is spelled T-H-O-T-H. This god is responsible for the alphabet, writing, speaking, the sciences, religion, you name it, and thought is responsible for it. The Egyptians credited thought with the words of science, religion, philosophy, and magic. The Greeks credited thought as the inventor of astronomy, astrology, the science of numbers, mathematics, geometry, land surveying, medicine, botany, theology, civilized government, the alphabet, reading, writing, and oratory. Thought was the true author of every work of every branch of knowledge, both human and divine. This concept of thought as the Egyptian god Thoth has its counterpart in Greek mythology as Hermes, and to the Romans he is Mercury. These are just different names for the same god. El, spelled E-L, is mentioned as the father of all gods in Egyptian mythology. El is the inspiration for the term electricity. Electricity is produced by the elect lady, the electrons of the atom. All those who were faithful to this god El, the god of matter, became the elect, the chosen and faithful. These were the saints of God who were promised riches and power and would rule and reign with El if they would just put their faith in him. This was the covenant, the agreement made between God and man. This covenant was kept in an ark, the Ark of the Covenant. The ark is the electrical arcing characteristic of electricity. If anyone touched the ark other than the high priest, they would be struck dead. El is the great architect of the universe, the creator God, the bringer of light. The word architect is again referring to the arcing ability of electricity and the manipulating aspect of light as it conjures up everything that it's able to be thought up. As demonstrated, everything in this three-dimensional existence is the result of thought. Thought was inspired by El, the father of all gods. Everything we see is of thought or light. The atom symbol formed by thought is another Egyptian god called Atum. Atum is spelled A-T-U-M and was called the complete one, the finisher of the earth. Atum was the one who returned to the watery chaos at the end of the creative cycle. Remember this characteristic about Atum. He's the one who returns to watery chaos at the end of the creative cycle. This is a major subliminal message established thousands of years ago. To understand the significance of this statement, read the information presented on the companion blog site to this video. The interconnection to the global warming scenario is presented at length. The address is illuminatimatrix.wordpress.com or go to briankemela.com and click on Illuminati Matrix. This is the first man, woman, the first Adam. Adam and Eve are the names given to the two reproductive characteristics of the atom and the light. Adam refers to the atom form, and Eve refers to the light emanating from that form. Eve is the dawning of creation, the coming of the light. Eve is likewise the evening, the end of the light. This symbolizes the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, of the bringer of light. Adam and Eve together are symbolic names for the electrically charged atom symbol, which in turn symbolize the light bringer, the bright morning and evening stars. Together they represent the creator of light, the creator god called Lucifer, who is the light bringer. The Adam and Eve that formed the light formed the lie or deception created by the light. The light is the lie. This lie is the eye of the illuminated ones or the enlightened ones. This is the all-seeing eye. In this way, Eve, the symbolic morning and evening light, produces the physical light, which is the ability to see. The ability to see in this three-dimensional existence is produced by the electricity contained within the atom. We are further told that thought gave birth to Nefertum. He was a type of young atom. Nefertum was referred to as the sunrise, which means he who is beautiful. This corresponds to the concept of Lucifer, the bright and morning star, who led the way for the sunrise and the approaching dawn. You can see from all this mythology that it is firmly entrenched in the structure of an atom symbol. The atom symbol was conjured up with just the slightest notion of thought from the Egyptian sun god Thoth. The light now fills the earth with its rays. This is yet another Egyptian sun god called Re, or Ra, or again Amun-Ra. This name, like the names of all the Egyptian gods, are inspired by the form of the atom symbol. The atom symbol is the oldest sex ritual symbol in the world, and if you look closely at it, you'll see that the six-pointed star is formed by the intersecting lines of the electron orbits. The six-pointed star is also referred to as the oldest sex ritual symbol in the world. The six-pointed star is the star of Lucifer, the star of God, and the star of David, the divider, the duality god, and is the star of Israel. What has just been demonstrated is how everything was conjured up through thought. If you noticed, the words of the functioning elements in this demonstration and the names ultimately given to the different characteristics used sounded similar to each other. This is the basis and nature of manipulation. These similarities, although different, are close enough to send a message to our powerful subconscious reasoning, convincing us to register a certain thought, even though we're unaware in a total sense of what that thought is. This is called subliminal messaging. It is the foundation and the basis for the total manipulation and disconnection of all humanity from reality. This is the tool used by the Luciferian egregore of thinking beings to bring all of humanity under total control, to make us servants subject to lunacy, thereby causing us to relinquish our strength and freedom that these Luciferian thinkers might reign as God. It's this knowledge called Kabbalism, the ability to manipulate matter one molecule at a time, that the elite of the world have used to perpetuate the kingdom of these fabricated gods on earth. Thinking themselves to be the saints of God, the elect, and the divinely appointed rulers of humanity, they apply the principles of subliminal messaging taught to them by the Luciferian group of thinkers through the intellectual institutions of the world, thereby creating a hypnotic trance in which all of humanity flounders around in confusion, fear,